Hey there guys, welcome back to some more Just Nukes, Tales of Horror, where we're taking our look at Alone in the Dark, the 2024, I think it's actually the second or third reimagining of the series, if I'm not mistaken. Last episode, we started with Edward Carnby and Emily Hartwood making their way out to Derceto, which is now some sort of insane asylum, or not so much insane asylum, more of a clinic. People not quite so well, seems to be a little bit more the richer people, I would say, or the well-to-do from New Orleans. But we're here because Emily got a slightly disturbing letter from her Uncle Jeremy, who has appeared to have gone missing. Seems like there's a little bit more going on, and like I say, Edward's taking what's been going on pretty well. So let's go ahead and continue. Alright, so yeah, we found ourselves last episode on the streets of the French Quarter in New Orleans. We're able to find the medallion that Jeremy had written up or drawn a picture of. We will get us back. And that up, because we got that from Batiste. Seems like Edward's kind of in on the fact that, yeah, this medallion might be taking us to actual places, and quite possibly Jeremy is in one of them.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Okay, so do you know about the well? There was a bucket down there, and there was something in there. Couldn't quite reach it, though.
Saw you noticing the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Okay, so yeah, we do want to get past the boiler.
I need the key.
I think that takes us into, yeah, Dr. Gray's office. He's currently in there with Emily having a little bit of a conversation. Okay, room key number 6.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is
directory.
Derceto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Derceto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Okay, so room number 6, that's Elisabetta Perosi. We met Dr. Gray. I think we did meet Magdalene. I think she's the less than pleasant woman earlier when we let ourselves in. We met Batiste. Kind of left him behind in New Orleans. I guess he's going to be fine hanging out there. He didn't want to come. We did meet a few people last episode. I only see one guy, so yeah, Malcolm was the seemed to be somewhat drunk dude. Jeremy's our uncle gone missing. Grace? Yeah, she's the little girl, but I don't know who the woman was, though. The blonde. Let's look around a little bit more. Yeah, I do see a couple more things. Oh, a Rorschach painting. I wonder what Edward sees in that. Makes you worse.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Alright, we need to keep our eye open for a combo. Oh, we can learn about people. Who's, well,
Cassandra
here.
Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted, and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Okay, so we got a famous writer. Definitely haven't met her yet. Nobody in a wheelchair. Grace Saunders, we do
Grace
know.
Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed.
She's been here a couple of years by now. 1928 and 1930. I think her mother just kind of abandoned her a little bit.
Malcolm McCarthy,
Malcolm?
54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Derceto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor.
You want to put the young girl in the hands of the alcoholic. Not sure that's the best person to be responsible for her, but okay, he is the doctor.
Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor.
That's a little odd. And I think this is the woman we met, the blonde.
Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Okay, well, she sounds like a somewhat lively person.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy.
Yeah, I think that's it. So we got a couple
While Detective
options.
Carnby was grateful to be back at Derceto, he was eager to test his hypothesis. After having suffered through that sinister world, dressed as the French Quarter, Jeremy's writing could be read much more literally. What if Jeremy used his talisman to actually visit those places he mentioned in the book? Carnby felt certain that this was the answer. He wouldn't find Jeremy hiding inside Derceto. He would be in one of those other worlds. And to follow in his steps, Carnby would have to investigate the old clock and the boiler and find out what part they played.
All right, well, we got a few options here. So there's a clock we could look for, we've actually been to the boiler. I know what plate they're talking about there. And we have a key to Perosi's room, so we could go check out that. Take a look at our map here. So, Perosi. Oops, sorry. Perosi. Yeah, so that's on the second floor. That's not too far away. The clock, I'm not sure where that's at. We do have a key to the library. That's actually another option. Like our real goal right now is to find the plates. I think one's out in the garden by the sounds of it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is definitely some interesting art.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot.
Very fancy clock block. Okay, this is probably this dramacal.
This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the Commonplace book. Huh. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces.
Okay. We know where that's at. Yeah, I see a little bit of rot.
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you seen Grace, girl about yay high.
I can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. We can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
I'm not so sure he's actually really looking that hard. Oh, and fun little fact, I haven't played any of the other Alone in the Dark games except for the first one. I do know a little bit about them. I do believe Grace is actually a character in the second one. That's empty. Alright, who's...
McCarthy reminded Detective Carnby of an old barfly he used to know. He detested him. There was no getting around it. McCarthy was going to have a hard time getting on his good side.
Understandable. This is... Okay, this is Batiste's room. Yeah, punching bag. That seems fitting. What else could he be hiding from us? Fountain pen. Ooh, okay, that's 2 of the 3 items we need for the shotgun cabinet. Don't know where the cabinet's at, but we're close. I think we're missing maybe a dog collar. Got another issue of Amazing Stories. So we're Weird Tales. Okay, you know what, Batiste, you got some good taste in magazines at least. Okay, nothing there. I can't get through there, and I think this is her room. Yeah, nothing in the corner. That'll do it.
How eccentric.
Well, I mean, she is from a wealthy family.
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
No idea. Look around. Maybe we'll find a clue in here.
I did it!
I must return.
I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
What are you doing with this note from Jeremy? And interesting. Okay, nothing there.
These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
Okay. Maybe... Maybe we kind of need this to match up. Oh, yeah, that's what it said in the objectives. I think that kind of works. It's empty. There we go. Oops, we did something. We got a few different names there.
Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Yeah, there's Elizabeth at the bottom. You know what? We have some names. We got William Argus, Franklin Mosig, Nora Keith. Oh, they do got numbers on them. So William Argus is at 2. Franklin Mosig is 9. Nora Keith is a 4. 2, 9, 4. It's got symbols though.
Will I need to
Rosie's
remember how
journal.
to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake until you find the shores of Hali.
Okay, you know what? Astronomical symbols, because we look on her book, and the 2 is Pisces. 9 would be Libra. And 4 would be Taurus. Let's go try that. I feel like that lines up. Really close. Yeah, I think it's Libra, Pisces, and
Got
is it? Oh, okay, that's a plate piece. Oh my goodness, these mirrors. They are something else. I think that is it. I think we got our first mention of pirates. I feel like we're really focusing on the pirate. Okay. Maybe we should stop going into people's rooms. Things always tend to get a little weird. Try to avoid those. Oh, it's like a bunch of maggots. Normal in here. Well, we got normal.
What happened? Everything's normal again? Right.
Maybe we're just crazy.
Detective Carnby had a hard time understanding what had happened. It did feel similar to when he was pulled into the French Quarter, but with less power and purpose. Did he cause this, or was it something else?
I feel like it's probably got something to do with the plate. But we need one more.
I need the key.
Now, we got one key left, and that goes to the library, which was on the north side of the house. That's what we need a key for, I do believe. Need to figure out how to use that well. Oh, the ladder there. I think that was there before. Can't drop down, but maybe that'll open a shortcut for us. That'd be pretty cool. I think this is the library, if I'm not mistaken. Some books, not as many as I was expecting. This is in here. There. Doesn't really seem to be too much here. Lost Plantations of
Lost
Louisiana.
Plantations of Louisiana. Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of Barrique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot In the confusion, Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Leras of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Okay, well, mansion definitely has a interesting history to it. Not surprised by the witchcraft or voodoo practicing, honestly.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I know where the shotgun cabinet is. There's something there. Ooh, okay, a fire poker. I will happily take that. Never know when something's going to pop
It's wedge
up.
shut.
I use the poker, maybe push that out. I guess not. Maybe we need to get it from the other side. Anything else of interest? Not really. But what the? No, we're going to keep what we have. I'm not using my flashlight. Oh, right. I want the fire poker. There. Oh, some bolt cutters. Like that will come in handy. I do believe there was a locked shed outside. Oh yeah, it was just like this one.
What the hell is going on?
Back to normal. There's definitely some creepiness going on here, dude. first, put this ladder up so we have a nice little shortcut. Get that open.
Got it.
And a water.
Nice.
I mean, there's actually a water hose. Here. Oh, I see. We're actually going to fill up the well, and that'll make the bucket float up. Yeah, that works. I mean, or you could use the fire poker. It's got a hook on the end. Just hook the bucket. Yeah, we'll do it your way, Edward. Oh my God. Okay. Beast of burden.
This can't be real.
Maybe you should not touch that. Diseases and all. Where does this go? Right there. Okay, is anything freaky going to happen here? Okay, another plate. Where's the... There it goes. Let's go down to the cellar and check out the... boy. Okay, we can't go through there. Let's head back through the library, then we'll head down. Get the boiler room checked out. Don't think I've seen any other doors that have panes, but it doesn't matter because our bolt cutters are gone. Alright.
It's another plate for the talisman.
Place.
Like the other one, it's broken and missing some pieces.
Okay, yeah, that one doesn't fit there. I thought we got this note before.
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
It was kind of cute at the same time, little mean. So, like there's a plate back in here somewhere. We need a valve, but we need a key to the wine cellar. I don't know where else to explore, so I think we'll take the plate back. And it sounds like it's not Jeremy that broke the plate. Sounds like it was Elizabetta. Maybe it is the same one from the artist's colony, so she might have some... destroy those, because she could have some clue that what's really going on here. I have a feeling she's not going to share with us, though.
I'm not going to walk out of this now. I need to help Emily save her uncle.
Okay, you're a noble man. Honestly, with all the creepy visions, I think it would be a better idea to just
I
leave.
think I've seen this somewhere.
Yes, yeah, just like the tile puzzle. In Jeremy's room, we gotta work on this one a little bit. I think I saw more plates in here. Oh yeah, there's one with the bottom left. It has the weird little circle. So we need to put it back together to fit that. So 2 lines going down to the left and 2 to the right. That go there. That does fit there. That wouldn't fit that down. That one would need to go
There was something in the commonplace
It
book
has to
about
be-
this.
one of these. Yeah, one of those wasn't right.
I think the clock broke. Or maybe it just stopped at a very precise place.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. Okay, so we have... See, the hands are like little forks. And they're each on a number. We've got a 3, 4, and 6. So... yeah, 3's the little number, so going up. 3, 4, 6.
There's a picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
Well, it's nice we can actually see it this time. In French Quarter, couldn't quite make it out. It was a little dark. Hello? Well, that's not the slightest bit ominous. Only way to go.
As his
got a new
pride
journal
faded,
entry, though.
Detective Carnby was left with a feeling of unease. He had successfully managed to enter a whole new world. How could this be? And why did he accept this so readily? One thing was clear. There were no answers to be found by standing around questioning reality. Knowing only what he read in the commonplace book, Carnby headed off to look for Jeremy in the hateful mound.
Yeah, I said he's taking this very well. Honestly, I still think you should just
I made
leave.
it. I entered another one of Jeremy's memories.
And this is certainly not as pleasant as the French Quarter. I will say that. Around. Yeah, something there. I see things we could check out. Other side. Empty. Ammo. I need to remember that's here. Empty.
I need the key.
Hey. Now, I was hoping it'd be a map of the area. Okay, we got an oil
May
rig report.
1923, Monday. All okay, ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hartwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hartwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hartwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully, that's the end. Work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
Huh.
Okay, so interesting way to end that report. So yeah, this is another one of Jeremy's memories. I don't know why he'd want to come back here. Maybe it's not his choice. But when you mention a burial mound and him wanting to enter it, I'm not going to be mad at you, Jeremy, because admittedly, there's not a lot of horror movies back then. Still kind of a new industry, but still, dude, just common sense. Can't climb up that. Okay, we got right there. Okay, another Molotov, I think. Okay, we really want to stay out of the water. I think we need a lever of some kind. Okay, we got a jetty key. We got some heals in here, some more ammo. Well, I've only seen one locked door. That'll be one over there. Maybe we should stay away from the edge. This. Okay, I was about to say this looks like prime territory for swamp things, and I was right. There's a few of them out there. Y'all just stay away. Ammo. Oh, that doesn't give me good feelings. Metal pipe. We'll stick with our fire poker for right now. Yep, that's a lever.
Got it.
Anything else in here? like it. So, do interact points. I think other ones in the office. Okay, don't worry about that right now. Oh, jeez, what the? How are you? Where'd you go? Okay, there's a Molotov. I think they got him. What? Who got land sharks? Alright. So swamp things, necromorph looking dudes, and land sharks. Now here, grab this ammo. Yeah, please just stay out there. So, worried about the water because of swamp things, and now we gotta worry about the land. Nice. Very nice.
It worked.
Ooh, don't fall in the water. I don't know if he can swim. Let's see a way to open that. So I need to look for a way around. Fire poker pipe. Let's stick with fire poker. Like that pipe we had the first time broke pretty quickly. Heals. See something back there. I bet we're going to have to drop down. I don't know if we're going to be able to open that door from inside. Oh, it's a paint palette. Okay, the Hartwood curse. Unlock some memory in the attic. I haven't been up in the attic. We're still missing a couple clues, so we don't have to worry about it right now. Oh. What was that? That was a bird. Yeah, we're not even going to give you a chance, dude. there's a hatchet. Another brick. A Molotov. Okay, you know what? I think with fire poker, come back and get the shovel. Ooh, nice. Ooh, that was 4 rounds. Good. Yeah, that's empty. Good. We still got some rounds left in there. Alright, here. Okay, what's in there? Oh, I see you over there. Okay, we wasted that. Get in there. Ooh, that was really close to us. Okay, we got him. Got him. Getting a little nasty. That. Maybe we go over here.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
Couple hits and dodge. Yeah, we gotta remember to dodge. I don't think there was any hills over here. I didn't want to do that. I can't get through that door. I have to move on. Okay, it's about to break. Let's go get the shovel. You never know, maybe we could dig these dudes out of the ground or something. Not. Where'd it go? Wait, did that thing? Well, maybe if we turn it off, that'll keep repairing them. We have a melee weapon glitch there. You know, we didn't check. That one. Oh, you won that. Ooh, okay, you got me some good hits there. Okay, there are some swamp dudes around here. Keep our eyes open. Alright. Be helpful later. I saw something around the corner here. This pipe, not any we could use though. Worried if there's any more hand sharks around here. Are you? No, you're just stove. Empty. Well, we're in a position we could burn through some ammo. I got a couple ammo spots. Anything else in here? I hear some music. A few things in there. Something. Not getting good vibes. Okay, we got. Definitely fast enough that time. Gazing statuette. Beast of burden. It's a people statue, not really a animal. Empty. Ammo. For some healing. Top off. These are in pretty good shape, I think. We can still hold a little more ammo. No, we can't. Okay, yeah, 26 is the max. Whereas I thought 24. Okay. Introduce stealth. There's another one. Yeah, there's one there. Ammo. Really want another melee weapon. Let's grab the hatchet real quick. nothing up there. Maybe this time we'll try and actually sneak by. I don't know if you can see the light or not. Super dark here. I can't really see. Anything. You're the dead one. Molotov. Take this out. Crap. Okay, I think he's dead. We actually got him on one hit there. Okay, we don't have to waste that. We'll walk around like that. Now there's more of them. Maybe they can't get over here. It seems like it's fenced off. Or I'm wrong.
There's gotta be a way to get to the other side.
Yeah, I'm bridges out. Okay, well, I just saw an autosave, so I think this will be a great place to end this episode. Also, sneaking can be an option. We're careful enough. That's another Molotov, so we might be able to just flat out kill him. Is an option for us if we want to go that route. I actually try sneaking this time though. Not sure if it's really gonna make a difference. I think we'll have to waste our success. We might save a little health and ammo. That could be good. But we'll see how that goes. Alright, well thanks for joining me, guys. I do appreciate y'all. Get to like, subscribe, and share. Helps out the channel a lot. I'll see you guys next time. Some more Alone in the Dark.